So I'm pretty much familiar with the issues being grappled with today in terms of how do we make sure that we deliver veterinary services to livestock owners in Africa. I think the bottom line is that we don't have sufficient numbers of veterinarians who are supposed to do the job first line, but there are other service providers whom we are qualifying here as para-veterinarians or para-veterinary professionals or community of animal health workers and so on and so forth. The problem is that in many countries they haven't been recognized yet. That is the non-veterinarians. They haven't been recognized as having a role to play in delivering veterinary services. And that is a pity because, like I said, we don't have enough veterinarians in any country in Africa. And most of the required services should be directed to the rural areas where livestock owners and smallholders live. Most of the extension services in most of Africa have been are no use. They are not working properly. So I just saw a slide during the meeting now showing how these para-veterinarians or the community animal health workers go on bicycles, on foot, on motorcycles to deliver services, to meet with the communities that they are serving. And no veterinarian would do that. Everybody laughed about that, but that is the reality. So my take in this is that we need to recognize that this group of para-veterinarians, we haven't agreed on definition of who goes into that group or not. I guess the OIE has some guidelines, but that they have a role to play in the context of Africa of today. And what the steps we should take is to recognize that at every country, at each level, at the country level. Let them work, by the OIE guidelines says, under the control and supervision of veterinarians. Train them, incentivize them so that they can do the job appropriately. And then we'll be able to deliver to our clients who are mainly rural area dwellers and who have no access or very limited access to high-level veterinary services.